Cincinnati Bearcats here on the FanDuel Sports. Bearcats, we've already mentioned Jizzle James. For Northern Kentucky, Sam Vincent, Josh Dilling returns to the Kian Atijere as we are ready for basketball action. Cincinnati wins the tip. Of course, Cincinnati had a hard time figuring it out 2 years ago. Look at Hickman with a little Euros. Here he is with it, out to Robinson. Robinson will drive. He's cut off. Here's the handoff to Vincent. He'll pull up at the elbow, and he'll bury it in the bottom of the sack.
And Vincent at his best.
Nice ball movement. Now the lefty Mitchell from outside, no good, and it's Vincent. And James comes away with it. He doesn't have numbers, but he's not deterred as he takes it all the way to the rack. Carlos Vincent working off of a screen from Atijere. The fadeaway.
Yeah, and if you remember 2 years ago on this court, he was the reason, one of the big reasons NKU was there.
I mean, right in front of us is James trying to challenge Atijere, who cuts him off, and then they get. You don't want to lose games like this, but definitely they're not going to harpoon your season, but you definitely
dove in front and gave up a wide open dunk.
Here's Vincent again. He gets it over top of Bandego. He'll kick it out to James for three. No good. It's Robinson with the rebound. Chucked into the game, fakes, gets it down low to Atijere. Rattles out from the nail. Makes contact with Robinson, and it's a play on.
Coach Miller.
It's Vincent driving. The fadeaway.
Time games.
Here's Hickman for three. Too strong. Bandego, a turnover, which is prone Goresner through the first part of the season, and he commits another one. Broke his foot against San Francisco in the NIT when he finds Dylan Mitchell wide open. Community College. Here is Robinson in the painted area, no good at Purdue, but that's his first points here in front of the home crowd. And how about that? Davis is with it. He's posting up down low, as well as Tyler Betsy.
Really shoot the basketball.
Two-time Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Connecticut. As Josh Reed back in the game, one of the few players left over from that Bearcat team that lost. Atijere from the nail, knocks it down. Here's Reed, back out. Betsy, no good. Back in the game. And he will drive to the basket. He'll float it over top of Atijere with it. He's trying to back down Hickman. He'll make his move. It rattled in. And down low. It's Mitchell. Looked like it slipped out. Right side, it's Robinson. He'll go baseline. No good. Now it's James. Crosses over, pulls up, misses badly. Lukosius with the ball fake. Down low to Reed. Working on Atijere. No good. Ben get it into Bandego. Instead, they'll swing it to the top. Lukosius with a step back at the end. He gets it to Repolis. Spin move, hook shot comes up short, and it's rebounded. Can't let him get that open.
That shot is completely different than the one he took before. That's in transition.
QB Pretorius back in the game for Northern Kentucky. Here's Vincent with it. Also LJ Wells in the game as Goresner throws one off the glass and looked rattled at times. Here is James. He'll lob it up to Bandego. Atijere trying to get it to Goresner. It's deflected. And here's Thomas with it. The floater off the glass, no good. It ends up in the...
Do they call that a shooting foul or on the ground?
Said it was on the floor, and that is just the third foul called total. And how about...
Thankfully, I've never had to deal with an injury like that, so I can't speak firsthand to the mental side of things, but I know there is...
As a league up until the point he did get injured last December 21st. And Trey Robinson, Pettis knocks it away, and he gains control of it. He loses control as the shot clock dwindles. Page just throws one up, doesn't touch the rim. I'm feeling it here in this atmosphere. Thomas no good. And
at the Division I level. John Brandon came in and took the program to new heights, getting the Horizon League titles.
Arrington Page gets the bucket on the other end, and now L.J. Wells. Reed back in the game for Cincinnati. Here is James, no good, and it's Robinson with another. And it is pulled away by James as Wells goes to the ground like a running back in the NFL. And how about that? Hickman lays it up and in. Here's Vincent with it now. Thought he was going to lob it, that was just a floating. Now he's picked up his dribble and needs help. He finds Vincent, and it's knocked away from him. He's this fist defense, as Darren Horn calls it, and Hickman just. Robinson goes left side. It's knocked away, and it's going to stay. There's Goresger with it. He's going to use the screen from a Tijere. Pull up, rattles that. Hocius no good, and going over the top is Mitchell. He knocks it out. Kick out to Vincent for three, and he plays a little string music out of the corner.
They got to continue to keep UC off the glass and contesting them, make them take tough three-point long jump shots.
And now it's a long three-pointer by Lukosius, and the 70% shooter. Here is Vincent with it now. He drives, pump fake, and the stick.
Getting in the paint, causing that.
And Hickman throws it away. He and Bendego are in real estate and kicks it back out to Dilling. Now it's Robinson. He gets past Mitchell. And it goes one possession game. And there's a lob pass to Mitchell and just a little pitch and catch between.
Pull the big out and then throw it up to Mitchell at the rim.
So here's Dilling for three, and he lead. Lukosius with it now. He gets it to Bendego and is not to March.
Sort of comes in a one big lead. I kind of reference it as this 40. They have a chance to
conference tournament and getting to the NCAAs. Here's Dilling for three, and that's short.
Pettis, a notorious scorer with an open look.
Here's Bendego through a double team.
His chest, feed me. That's what UC needs to do in the next coming possession.
And Dilling has come out. Lukosius, the rising fire, and it's good. Hand down, by the way. Here's Vincent down low, draws contact, can't finish, but he will. Page will skip past it, but it's intercepted by Pettis. As Vincent uses a screen from a Tijere, it's no good, and Thomas. Oh, here come the Norse. Second foul of the game.
Only a second to positive. That's great vision, being able to get to that baseline, to open that up, and then even better vision.
Here the Bearcats with it. Thomas, he'll pull up from the free throw line, no good. And a whistle, and that did not go off the foot, but of the lower leg. And Lukosius wide open. Wide open. Here's Vincent for three, no good. And loose ball, Tijere ends up with it, and he comes back. But into the hands of Reed. The skip pass to Lukosius, who drives, and he drops it into paint. Vincent, will he take Lukosius off the dribble? Steady runs into a double team. Goresger for three. Short a little bit for us.
We want to get the alumni back involved any way possible, and it's built, this school, his basketball history.
Now a Northern Kentucky legend, probably before he even got to NKU. Oh, down low as well as he has it blocked. And a
Cincinnati get out too far ahead.
Here's tough assignment there for Robinson. The skip pass to Hickman, and he knocks it down. And now Cincinnati. The swing over to Robinson for Northern Kentucky. That was two handoffs.
That's given him success as another top 50 recruit, and one of the first big-time recruits Wes Miller got when
that he had left a year later. I mean, interesting case. That just tells you how great a player and how well liked and how much
everything about you. Everything.
Yeah, he's a legend, and it was just great that he knew my name. Pretty impressed by that. And
let's see what we got here.
Uh-oh, he knew it was coming.
He wanted it. We talked about them taking Simas Lukosius out, but then you bring in Day-Day Thomas, you bring in Jizzle James, you bring in Betsy, you bring in
we haven't
all these.
Seen Wes has had here in his reign at Cincinnati, that's for sure. And they're going to go a long way, ranked 18th in the nation.
Now can they string it? They got to go now. Northern Kentucky's got to go now if they want a chance in this one.
Here's Mitchell, and it's intercepted by Hubie Pavor.
Everyone else.
Here is Pettis. Off of one leg, no good, and it's rebounded by Page. And here comes ball, and here comes Cincinnati once again. Thomas will lob it, and again, it's just pitch and catch. Robinson with a fake, the kick out. This is a Tigeray with a one-hand shot, and he puts it in.
Take a part of wherever you want. I don't care what defense you're in. That's what's going to happen.
Betsy from long range knocks it down. And right
Intensity, you're not going to get stops.
And there is a finger roll layup there by Sam Vincent.
That's why they're a top 25 team in the nation.
Here's Betsy with it now at the Horizon League logo, and he's fouled on the play. 4-0 on the season. Northern Kentucky dropping to 0-4.
And on your home court, not that you're just going to chalk up whatever, but you look at the schedule, like, they're 3 of the top 4.
And Nichols, the transfer portal, it has become the great equalizer. Here's Lukosius for 3 as his career high. Robinson working on Bendago, and he'll draw the foul.
And that 3
for Sam, but 16 points and a great bounce back, at least on the offensive end of the floor after being challenged by his coach. I park for Reds games as well, so that's got to get figured out sooner than later. As Jizzle James rocks the bench. Here's Dilling, pump fake, drive, lays it up and in. Josh Dilling, who got off to a hot
last couple practices. This is a completely different NKU team than we saw when they were previously on this court at Nickel. Achievable come March.
For my partner, Drew McDonald, executive producer and engineer.